Pierre wasn't just any basketball player. He was a force. Moving from Spain to Georgia was more than a culture shift. It was a chance to prove he could dominate on a bigger stage. Now, a starter for Grayson High School, Pierre had quickly made his mark. In his debut against Utah Prep, he silenced all doubts, dropping 30-plus points and showing the kind of skill that landed him in the top 20 players in the country. But the buzz wasn't just about his numbers. Pierre brought a unique flair to the court. His European style of play, precise footwork, creative passes, and an uncanny ability to read the game stood out in Georgia's fast-paced physical basketball culture. His scouts were calling him a blend of finesse and firepower with a jump shot smooth enough to make any defense rethink their strategy. Off the court, life was just as intense. The transition from Spain to Georgia had been easy. The language barriers still tested him at times, but basketball was universal. His teammates, once skeptical of the newcomer, now treated him like family. They saw the work he put in, extra hours in the gym, endless drills, and a hunger to be the best. The offers were already piling up. Schools like Auburn, Virginia, and Florida State had shown serious interest. Pierre's name was trending among recruiters, and every scout that watched him play left with the same conclusion. This kid was special. But Pierre wasn't satisfied. Back in Spain, he had been the star of his local club team, but this was different. The competition was tougher, the expectations higher. Every game felt like a test to prove he belonged in the conversation with the best players in the country. With the season underway, Pierre knew the pressure was only going to grow. Every game brought more attention, more eyes watching his every move, but he thrived in the spotlight. For Pierre, this wasn't just basketball. It was his way of proving that no matter where you came from, the game could take you anywhere.
Here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Oldham. And then on Saturday. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Lee, and it's Stockton in at the 5. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And, Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Here's Harrison. Goes, jamming that one home.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run. It's good.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Now, here's Cheeks. Pass to Harrison. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. He's got 9. Over to the wing. It's tipped.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
30 seconds left to play in the first. 11 feet away. Here's Wheeler. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, what a
Off the inbound pass. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. 55 seconds left now here in the second. A little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. 8 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here is Carter. He had 35 points last game out. We've got Lee, and it's Stockton in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Harrison. He's got 22, and he gets the bucket.
The gates here.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harrison's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Wilson the pass to Temple. Lets it go with a 3. Drains the three-pointer. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Stockton slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Temple. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Here's Harrison. Oh,
Goodness.
oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And the shot goes in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Wilson. Here's Temple. Back to Wilson. Clock at 6. Fires, high post. Harrison grabs the board.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And on the AT&T.
Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
To the right side. Cheeks from outside. Hands it from downtown. Cheeks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine. They barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt.
Pierre's second standout performance wasn't just another game, it was a statement. Coming off another night putting up big numbers, his name started spreading for far beyond Georgia. Social media was buzzing with clips of his smooth Euro steps, pinpoint passes, and clutch plays. Fans were calling him one of the best international prospects in high school basketball, and recruiters took notice. The offers came in quickly. Programs like UCLA, Michigan State, and Texas reached out, adding to the growing list of schools chasing him. Some coaches even sent personal messages telling him he had the kind of game they could build a program around. It was everything Pierre had worked for, but instead of letting it get to his head, he used it as fuel. At school, life was changing cool. The quiet kid from Spain was now the center of attention. Students wanted pictures, autographs, and updates on which colleges were after him, but Pierre never let it distract him. To him, none of it mattered until he helped Grayson win a championship. His coach saw the fire in him. Pierre doesn't just show up to play, told a reporter. He shows up to win, and he makes everyone around him better. That energy spread to his teammates. Practices became more intense, with everyone stepping up their game to keep up pace with Pierre's work ethic. Even with all the noise, he stayed focused on the future. The spotlight was only getting brighter, but he knew the journey was just the beginning. This wasn't about one good game or a few offers. It was about building something bigger, both for himself and for Grayson.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Just a couple of weeks into the season, certain rookies are showing they belong in the NBA. Checking out the Rookie Race Watch. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
That is no small achievement, even early on like this. I think it shows just how well he fits into playing at this level.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Down low. Right. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Arizon. Pass to Stockton. Here's Arizon. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. Fires, hitting the triple.
One of the more, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
It's good.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Arizon's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Blocked! And they're on the run. The finish! And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense.
Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. There's a screen. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From 15 feet away, and he hits the jumper.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No,
Here's Arizon. He's got 14.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. From downtown, oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah.
Three-pointer. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Gets the three to fall.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
35 seconds left in the half. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
They keep capturing the lead.
So it's the home team now. Here's Harrison. And he can't jam it through.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
It's deflected. And they're able to recover right with the bucket. Ben.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Harrison's got 30.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
For 3. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah.
Here's Harrison. The steal. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And here's Wright from the arc. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Fires for 3. A nice shot by Harrison. Harrison's got 33.
He hit 3 triples in the first half for a scoring battle. I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it. Here's Day. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. They set the screen. It's Wright on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. Harrison pulls it in.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Harrison. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At a very tense moment in this game. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
Pierre was making waves like never before. After another stretch of dominance performance, including back-to-back 30-point games, his name was climbing the national rankings. Once considered just a European standout, he was now a player every major program wanted to recruit. Coaches from schools like Duke, Kansas, and Oregon were showing serious interest. They praised his versatility and leadership on the court, calling him a player who could change the game in any situation. Scouts didn't just see a scorer, they saw someone with a high basketball IQ, someone who made the players around him better. With the growing attention came challenges. Pierre faced constant pressure to deliver every time he stepped on the court. So he added more hours to his already packed schedule, waking up early to practice his footwork and fine-tune his shot. His coach pushed him harder in drills, knowing Pierre was capable of more, and Pierre didn't shy away from the grind. Off the court, Pierre was adjusting to life in the spotlight. Everybody treated him like a celebrity. He appreciated the support but stayed humble. His teammates looked to him as a leader, and Pierre took that role seriously. He encouraged young players and made sure everyone was locked in during team meetings. And his Spain family, they followed his success closely. They were proud but reminded him to stay focused. Never forget where you came from, his father told him during a late-night call. Those words stuck with Pierre, keeping him grounded as his name continued to rise. The pressure, the attention, and the expectations, none of it fazed Pierre. To him, this was all part of the journey. Each game, each practice, each late-night gym session brought him closer to his dream. And while the spotlight on him grew brighter, Pierre's focus stayed the same. Keep working, keep improving, and keep showing the world what he came to do.
For the visiting team, at power forward, Hightower. At point guard, Jacob Walden. At center, Hunter, number 54. At the other guard position, Bradley Beasley. At the other forward position, Derek Robinson. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. Let's meet your home team. The big man at 6'9", number 7. J.C. Stockton. At small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 15, Cooper Reed. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 0, Khalil Daly. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 1, Johnny Gay. The other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, Harriet.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Stockton, and it's Day in at the shooting guard. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Here's Walden. Oh, and the jam by Walden.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Harrison. And a strong finish with two hands.
Puts the D in a tough spot. Gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Well, he is
the first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Harrison, guarded by Walden. It's deflected, and that's going to be out of bounds. Keep possession.
Home team ball.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Walden, and Harrison gets it to go. Strong go, 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Harrison by Beasley. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Barnes outside. Off target from three-point range. Gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Shots good by point.
Their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Personal foul, 4th team.
He's got Lee, and it's Stockton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lee's got 10 points in the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen. Into the lane. Harrison, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Oh, and the jam by Walden.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Walden. 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Walden's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Harrison. Good on the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep eating on the mid-range right now, that's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Walden. Harrison, the pass to Lee. Right wing. Pass to Harrison. The long distance 3 is big. Harrison's got 44.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And that one's good, Walden.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
4th personal foul, 2nd team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throwdown.
Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Outside for Robinson. A 3-pointer, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Saw the opportunity to put the...
Here's Harrison. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not.
Pierre's game wasn't just turning heads anymore. It was commanding attention. With every performance, the buzz around him grew louder. College recruiters were now regulars at his games. Their eyes glued to his every move. Coaches from schools like North Carolina, Arizona, and Florida had started making personal visits, and whispers of him becoming a program-changing player spread quickly. The attention wasn't just on his skill, it was his presence on the court. Pierre had a way of controlling the game, setting the tempo, and making plays that left people speechless. Whether it was a clutch pass in traffic or his ability to handle tough defensive pressure, he always seemed one step ahead. But with the spotlight came new challenges. Defenders were playing him harder, teams were double-teaming him, and opposing counts were louder, trying to rattle him. But he stayed composed, his focus never changing. And off the court, life had changed. College coaches called him weekly, breaking down how he would fit into their systems. Sport writers featured him on articles comparing him to some of the best international players who had ever come to the U.S., and his name was climbing national rankings faster than anyone expected. His family in Spain continued to be his anchor. They reminded him that his journey was about more than basketball. It was about proving that no matter where you come from, hard work and determination can open doors. Those calls from home gave Pierre the strength to keep pushing forward no matter how tough things got. With the season in full swing, the noise around was deafening, but Pierre didn't let it distract him. He wasn't there to chase the hype of rankings. He was there to create a legacy. And with every game, every play, and every moment, he showed the world why he belonged on the biggest stage.
NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here we go. Throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
He drops it from range.
He does not.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Harrison. There's the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Iverson. Outside Watson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I love their...
A three off the inbound. It's hauled in by Washburn. Gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Harrison. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Harrison's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Iverson.
First half, 2 minutes.
From about 19, tipped. Here's Harrison. Lee, the pass to Harrison. Counted from distance. Harrison
defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Vanderbilt. Offline from the top of the key.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And count the basket.
Basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision
didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
To the left side wing. To the inside. Pocket 4. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here.
He's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Lee from deep 3-point land. Unable to get that one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Vanderbilt, no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. And he hits it to tie the game. Give him 20.
Else is taking that shot.
To halt the run. Oh, nails the triple.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc.
Confident from the line.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Harrison drains the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right. They're in full control now. Just have to play smart, sound defense. No quick baskets, no open threes.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Good on both. Stolen. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. 19 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the other team. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that ties this game up. Can knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
For the win! There it goes! It's a big shot at the buzzer!
The winner at the buzzer.
finisher. It doesn't get any better.
Phenomenal finisher. 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
And so the road team gets the W in this one with the late victory.
Pierre's season ended with a bang. Even though now it's time for the high school basketball playoffs, he was proud of himself. He came down his journey with expectations of just becoming a great player, but he's a superstar now. Everyone knew his name. Everyone knew who he was. Of course, some people doubted him, and of course, some people loved him, but he just knew if his family from Spain appreciated and loved what he was doing, he was set. These accomplishments wasn't just anything. He was becoming the #1 player in the country by far, taking the court by storm, telling everyone who he was and showing him who he is. It was just something different. And Pierre, his success wasn't just built by these rankings or these games or these highly scouted performances or this crazy work that he's doing. The college visits made it even better. Going to schools like Alabama, Kansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio State, UConn. All these places were looking at him, and them the schools that took him on visits. It made him feel so strong of himself to become a player like this. And I want y'all to know, if y'all want a part 2 of this series, just comment it. And I got y'all on the guys.